Hi, friends. Today's reflection is for Tuesday of the 22nd week of Ordinary Time. Have you ever gone to Mass or heard a faith reflection and said, gee, that must have been written just for me? Those words really spoke to me. Or that was just what I needed to hear today. How many times do we hear words from Scripture or at Mass that touch us so deeply? Have you ever continued to think about those words hours or maybe even days later? Just kind of sink into you and they make you think. Sometimes they offer you some comfort or some hope. In today's gospel reading, the people were astonished at the words Jesus spoke. Listen to this reading from the Gospel of Luke. Jesus went down to Capernaum, a town of Galilee. He taught them on the Sabbath, and they were astonished at his teaching because he spoke with authority. In the synagogue there was a man with the spirit of an unclean demon, and he cried out in a loud voice, "What have you to do with us, Jesus of Nazareth? Have you come to destroy us? I know who you are, the Holy One of God." Jesus rebuked him and said, "Be quiet, come out of him." Then the demon threw the man down in front of them and came out of him without doing him any harm. They were all amazed and said to one another, "What is there about his word? For with authority and power he commands the unclean spirits, and they come out." And news of him spread everywhere in the surrounding region. And they said, "What is there about his word?" I wonder what it was that moved them. I think it was probably because his words resonated with them in some way. Jesus spoke words of compassion and healing. He spoke words of forgiveness and mercy. Maybe it was a word that they needed to hear. Words are powerful, right? Have words from Scripture nourished and sustained you? Maybe you have a favorite Scripture quote or passage that you turn to, and just hearing those words gives you comfort. I have a friend who had laminated cards made with her favorite Scripture quote on it. She used to keep a whole stack of them in her wallet. I can remember meeting her for coffee one day, and we were talking about life's challenges, right? And all of a sudden, she pulled a card out of her wallet with this quote, and the quote was, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me." It's Philippians chapter 4, verse 13. They were just the words that I needed to hear at that moment. How many times has someone spoken a word to you that lifted you up and helped you to continue? Or maybe their words offered some forgiveness that you didn't deserve. Or maybe someone said some words that made you think differently, words that challenged you, but maybe they helped you to become a better you. Sometimes Jesus' words do that to us, right? I think we need grace to have an open heart to listen to these words, to let them sink into us, to be touched by his authority. How about our words? You know, words can build people up or they can tear them down just as easily. I hope that our words and actions reflect God's love to others. I hope that my words lift up others up, maybe motivate somebody or inspire them. I hope that our words offer comfort and hope through how we say it and how we live it. I leave you with a quote from St. Teresa of Calcutta, who we celebrate this week on September 5th. It is this: "Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless." Until I see you again, I wish you peace.